So what
So
kind of resources are your favorites? Because I know a lot of people have such a negative connotation when it comes to the VA, but there are an abundance of resources outside of the VA. What are some of your favorite ones?
well, I think my favorite one is probably the vet center. I know we all push the vet center, and for good measure. These guys are all, they are so dedicated to the cause of helping soldiers and veterans and family members of soldiers. My local vet center here in Swansea, Illinois, they have a meeting of older guys now who are Vietnam era vets who have been coming and meeting there every month since whenever they started the vet center. She told me, I forget, but like that was their way of being able to help them, just facilitating a meeting place where all these guys could come and talk. And they go there and they try to moderate the conversation when they want them there. But other than that, they just let them meet and talk about things. They are so dedicated and so professional. I have nothing but good things to say about them. So another great thing is they don't, if you're still in, is they don't necessarily report to the VA or to the Army or Air Force or whatever you may still be in. So if you wanted, a place with a little bit that practices a little bit of discretion, you can go there and feel safe, and it's not going to get, come back and bite you.
Because I know that's a big reason right there is that a lot of soldiers, you're told that if you seek mental health training or mental health assistance, then you might get booted out. So that's why a lot of soldiers don't reach out because they're afraid that if they divulge information that they could have repercussions because of it. But
Right.
yes, you are so very correct that the vet center does not report to the VA. So they are two separate entities and they don't talk to one another unless you want them to talk to one
Right.
another.
Right.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
correct. Because that is a big fear. So for a lot of our viewers, like you said, Casey, just that fear, it's like, oh gosh, if I say something, then it affects me. So I'm gonna keep it in, but ultimately it affects you down the line, either way it goes. So I think the Vet Center is a great resource. And not only now do they provide services for veterans and service members, they've extended it to family members, your dependents as well. So that's another plus. So evolution is great.
No, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Now, I should mention that the VA, I've used the VA for counseling services as well, and I thought they were great too. It was for different stuff way down the road, but I think the VA has come a long way, especially in that area, being able to reach out and help vets with counseling services as well. So not knocking the VA at all, but Vet Center is just such an amazing tool in our toolbox.
And you are so correct in the evolution of mental health resources from back way from even 2001 or prior to now. It has changed so much where you have the ability to be able to text and receive counseling that way. You can schedule telehealth videos. Military One Source offers an option to speak on the phone, live chat, or schedule an appointment. The Cohen Veterans Network, I just recently from Dan learned about this organization, and they sound like just an amazing opportunity for not just veterans, but for their family as well. They offer counseling services. They're a not-for-profit organization. And I mean, we really need to be taking into account what it does to your family as well. I mean, we as veterans experience so much and hold so much in, but it does impact our children and it does
Absolutely.
impact our spouses.
Yeah.
Right.